Hello collective, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. This is the general message for the collective. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. But I was there meditating and I know the message is for somebody here, okay? Someone's in a position right now where they could be actually going to be walking away, okay? Someone's speaking the truth here, okay, because they're using their intuition, their clarity of mind, okay, especially with their Queen of Swords here being at the bottom of the deck, okay. This is showing somebody here who was dealing with somebody that was dealing with a player, and now they've actually come to the conclusion here now that they're actually going to be walking away, okay, because this Eight of Cups, it predicts that you need to walk away from a relationship, okay. It also predicts that you need to walk away from either a project or a job or a business or even friendship, okay. For somebody though, it seems like the person I'm speaking to, it seems like you're going to be abandoning a situation because there's been some form of deception with the Seven of Swords, and this could have been within a job, within a marriage, okay. Because the Seven of Swords predicts that someone will spend their time planning drama or conflict, and this could be within a job or within a marriage, okay. It seems that there's people around you here, collective, who are not to be trusted. They're not being loyal, okay. You might think that they're your friends, but they're willing to throw under the bus the first chance they get, okay. They want what you have and they're going to hurt your feelings in order to get it, okay. And this could even be within a job or even in a marriage, okay. Now the card that clarifies that is somebody's feelings is fading, okay. When your feelings are fading, it's also that you're not feeling the same way how you used to feel towards this person. When the feelings start fading, what's left? Reflect on what you're holding on to. Is it the past or the potential you see in this person? Because this could have been a marriage, okay? That somebody's feelings is fading in the marriage, okay? This is the main female who feels this way. And that's because they're having some dreams, okay? There could be in a point that the dreams they're having, there could have been a dream about somebody being deceptive around them, okay? Because sometimes the Seven of Swords can symbolize you getting the blame for something which you did not do, or others may be more than willing to sell you out because they do not want outsiders to see their own flaws or insecurities. Therefore, you're going to become the scapegoat here, okay? You could have been dreaming about this. Because there's definitely been some deception within a marriage, okay? Some of you, it's a job or business. So, if it's not them that's doing it to you, you may be tempted to get away with doing something which you know you should not be doing here. Perhaps you will be engrossed in an affair, a scandal, even partaking, breaking the law. But when it comes to you, that's the situation right now, collective, because in the past, it seems like there was somebody from the past that returned, okay? Somebody you could have known from childhood, or it could even be a family member. But for some of you, a cycle has been completed, okay? And somebody could be rushing out your life or rushing into your life, but somebody right now is at a stage where they're breaking up, okay? Whether it's official or emotional, a breakup has happened. But once held you together can no longer hold your growth right now, okay? This is taking place when you receive a message, and it could even be something that's going to make you feel depressed, phobia or paranoid, okay, regarding this breakup, because somebody's frightened, okay, about this breaking up here, okay? Somebody could have been dreaming about this deception, could have been in a marriage or even within a job, okay? Some of you could have been dealing with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm also seeing here Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and strong earth sign Taurus, okay? But there's been some deception, and right now, subconsciously, you know this, okay? You know that there's going to be some form of justice, or you're in a karmic situation where things were off balance because somebody is stepping out to start a new beginning. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? And the reason why subconsciously you know you need to do this, whoops, is you're done settling, okay? You're no longer lowering that bar to make love fit. If it's not meeting you at your level, it's not meant for you, okay? And some of you subconsciously know this because this is going on in a courtship here. There could have even been some form of accident that took place, but it's telling you danger, be cautious here regarding some injury. Some of you could be done settling, and you could be dealing with somebody here who is not going to like it, so it's telling you that be careful, okay? Because somebody here could be going to have an accident, okay? This was a love that you thought was internal, but you ended up finding out that the person was being disloyal, okay? The outcome showing you that you was using your intuition regarding somebody from your past coming back. And there could have been a lot of gossip going on. Somebody was coming back spiteful. Somebody was being a monitoring spirit, and your intuition was telling you that during the comeback to go and find out what's going on in your life, okay? Because you come from different worlds. This connection crosses cultures, timelines, or belief systems, and that creates both fascination and friction here. Some of you right now, you're dealing with somebody who's been a false person. They're wearing a mask, okay? This is somebody here who coming up with some form of idea, okay? They're thinking of ways here to actually be deceptive, but your intuition is kicking in. So I'm going to do another spread here to find out what's going on, okay? What could they be lying about? But it's showing obvious to me that somebody here was being deceptive to trying to get away with something. You're going to receive a message, this main female, regarding your relationship, about somebody being false in the relationship, okay? This is somebody here that could be coming around you because you could be receiving some unexpected income, okay? So somebody's coming around you to be false, okay? This is somebody you're done settling. You come from different worlds. You're breaking up because your feelings are fading from this person. You no longer feel the same, okay? You could have met this person online. You could have been vibing through the screens, but not romanticizing a connection that hasn't been tested in real life. And your feelings are changing, which is, to some people, that's a good thing, because then you pre-warned is pre-armed, okay? You met somebody here who was deceptive and that you're walking away from, okay? It could even be somebody that you're speaking to online that you've not spoken to for a long time, okay? But you're stepping out in faith. And some of you is right now, it could even be towards somebody from your past, which you're going to hear some gossip about, okay? Somebody could have been already married, okay? And you're finding out your intuition was telling you somebody was already married, telling you to walk away from people from your past, okay? To receive some form of justice, okay? You're not speaking to this person, or your intuition's telling you here to just walk away. Probably deceptive, probably do it when they're sleeping, okay? Or they're out of the house. But because you know this person could become violent if you let them know in advance that you actually leave in a situation. So let's see. All the message here for the collective that they need to know. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, there's definitely some form of deception going on with the Seven of Swords, okay? It's also a possibility that you're trying to fool yourself here. Probably be aware of your own unhappiness in this situation right now, collective, okay? But try to convince yourself everything is fine. Somebody is. Somebody's trying to stick it out in a loveless relationship, okay? It could even be a marriage, okay? Somebody could even gone into the wrong career field for the wrong reasons. But for some of you right now, with this deception card showing up, somebody's gonna be betrayed, okay? Something will end not for any fault of your own, but because the interference of other people for some of you. Okay, somebody could have got involved. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay. Tell me what other message here. What happened in the past? Why this person is actually... Something happened in the past. Yeah, somebody could have definitely put somebody in a third party situation while they was out there partying or celebrating with friends. Okay, there's definitely been some form of deception taking part. Somebody put you in a third party situation. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, for some of you right now, there is this Queen of Cups who's decided subconsciously you could be having this person on your mind. Somebody here who's very loving. Okay, this person's also very intuitive, so you're dealing with somebody here that you know at the end of the day their intuition could be a water sign that's letting them know that they're in a third party situation. Okay, for somebody though, when this Queen of Cups is showing up like this, it's also letting you know that there's somebody here whose emotions are in this here. Okay, the loyal female, very strong intuition, this person. Okay, this person could be very sympathetic towards those she loves. Alright, so when it concerns that somebody here could have a mother figure, financially abundant. Okay, somebody from your past is returning that you're going to have to walk away from. Okay, this keeps coming out. Alright, hold the message here for the outcome here for the collective. What more do I need to know regarding somebody here who could be going through some form of loss or regret here? Okay, somebody's very defensive or very determined to get over some form of loss. Somebody's feeling regret. They could be even feeling guilty about this situation. Tell me about the outcome here now. Oh, there's definitely somebody going to get some legal advice. Okay, with the Justice card here, somebody's looking for something to be equal, give and take here. Okay, they want things to be balanced out. They want to know, say, that at the end of the day, with the Justice is showing up here like this, it can be quite challenging. Okay, for somebody here, either justice can be a card meaning either human laws, universal laws, or both. But justice is letting you know here that you could find yourself at the center of a court case. Well, it doesn't indicate anything illegal will take place. I wouldn't want to receive it if I suddenly done something wrong, and somebody's done something wrong here. Okay, and they definitely could have got a third party involved, and somebody here could be definitely going for divorce. Somebody was coming in with apology. Could be another water sign or air sign, wants to apologize or offer a cup of love. But there's somebody here who's being deceptive because someone's going to get some bad news. Okay, it's regarding somebody who had options in the past. Let's see what other message here for you need to say. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Somebody's definitely subconsciously got somebody on their mind here that they want to take to court. Okay, or somebody here who's being very deceptive, because for some of you right now, this Justice card, he doesn't have to represent anything criminal. You could be preparing to sign documents and contracts, which is a good sign for a house purchase, rental agreement, business partnership, or a new job. Okay, I would say that you have to be sure to read the small print still. Okay, because there will be times when justice appears as unfavorable. But in this case, it can mean that you will do something that's not completely honest or ethical. Alright, and someone's feelings is definitely fading. Okay, because of this deception that's around you, because your intuition's kicking in here. Okay, for somebody though, you can be reminded that life isn't always fair. The Justice card still serves as a reassurance that the truth will come out in the end. But she makes no guarantee though that this day will come to any time soon. But eventually the universe will right things wrongs, but you have to wait for it. Yeah. Third party situation here is telling you to make a move. Swipe, speak, show up. Whatever your move is now, the time to make it. Waiting won't align you, actions will. Okay? So it's telling somebody here when it concerns a third party or a reunion, okay, that somebody needs to make a move, alright? And when it concerns this water sign, you got blocked passion. When passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface, and that's what's not being expressed. Because somebody here has lost their passion, the feelings are fading, they don't even want to make love to the person anymore who they could be in a marriage to or in a committed relationship because of being third parties involved. So the person's feelings is changing, okay? This is somebody you're sharing space with, whether it's moving in or feeling like home in each other's presence. You're aligning on the domestic level. So this is a marriage, okay? Or living with somebody here. Because your feelings are changing. You don't feel the same way now, okay? This could be somebody in separation with already. You got comfortability though. This is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft or strong and still feel accepted. Because this is somebody who's in a marriage, okay? But the passion is blocked and so is their feelings, okay? When you actually then get to the point where you actually not feeling the same way towards somebody, or the passion, you don't even feel sexually aroused towards this person, some of you are definitely done settling. You're no longer lowering the bar to make love fit. If it's not meeting you at the level, it's not meant for you. That's for somebody, okay? And somebody who was wearing a mask and pretending to be something that there wasn't. Let's see what the Kipper's saying here. Because your feelings are fading. There's definitely some deception because somebody betrayed you here, okay? Some of you is definitely could have been dealing with a water sign or married to a water sign. Yeah, somebody could be taking a journey, okay, from the family, okay, because something's coming to an end. Yeah, you're going to receive a message here, okay, and it could be regarding going to court. Yes, this is somebody's work, okay. Some of you, it could be a work, a job, okay, that you was comfortable in, but you found out there was a lot of betrayed, but a lot of backstabbing. Someone was trying to be deceptive around you. There's definitely a privileged lady involved with a thief or a third party, okay? So there's definitely going to be some form of change taking place. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what's beneath all this, because for some of you, your feelings are fading in this family room now, okay? Who you could have had a family with, somebody you was married to, something has come to an end and you're moving on, okay? From a third party situation, because you could have received a message here, okay, that made you block your passion or block whatever you was feeling towards this person. Yeah, because somebody here could have found out that somebody was expecting, okay, or a new beginning, because somebody in the past was sleeping around, being promiscuous, sleeping with your man, okay? You got a message that made you start investigating the situation here, alright? And when you did, it's linked to bank failure, okay? Something's not working, alright? Some of you could have lost out financially here because somebody's trying to burn some form of evidence. It's about their sexual protection. Somebody made a bad choice here while they was doing drugs, okay? Now somebody's trying to burn the evidence. Someone's saying hell no, because if somebody got somebody pregnant here, okay, that's why your feelings started to fade, because they got involved with somebody else, okay, while they was sneaking around. Somebody here could have got pregnant, okay? This could have already taken place now or is yet to come. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. Yeah. If they're still finding themselves, help them get lost, okay? He's not on a healing journey, he's on a self-centered vacation. You're not a stop along the way, you're the whole damn destination. And somebody here could have been making excuses that I'm not ready to settle down, I'm just still trying to find myself. But in the past, you're not asking for too much, just the wrong person here, collective. Loving you isn't difficult, it just requires someone who's emotionally literate and knows that communication is stop shrinking to fit into someone else's immaturity, okay? Because they're putting you in a third party situation, okay? And you're not asking for too much, just the wrong person. If you're asking them to settle down, to commit, okay, they ain't for you. Because subconsciously, you're not overreacting. You're finally reacting to being ignored, dismissed, and gaslit. They told you you're crazy, dramatic, too sensitive. No, babe, you're just finally seeing the nonsense clearly. Congratulations. And this is a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Because for somebody here, they could have been going through some form of bank failure. And that could have been because they're going to court. So somebody's going to lose out financially, okay? Yeah. Your love is not a clearance sale. Stop discounting yourself for attention. Your full price energy. Stop accepting kind of interested and might show up vibes. You deserve adoration, not bargaining bin romance, okay? Because somebody here could have even gone through bank failure, okay? For some of you right now, if they only apologize after you threaten to leave, it's not growth, it's desperation. Real accountability doesn't need ultimatum. If I'm sorry only arrives after you pack a metaphorical bag, it's manipulation, not maturity. So somebody here now who wants to apologize, okay, they're only coming back now because you're leaving and you're deciding to pack or end the relationship, or it could even have been a job. But for somebody, it could have stepped out in a third party situation though and got somebody pregnant, okay? They're only apologizing because they got caught, okay? It's not something that they actually decided to tell you themselves that, or admit what they've done. What other message here for the collective? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's wait, okay? Because for some of you right now, you've always known the truth, you just refuse to see it, alright? You've known about this, okay? And losing you taught me love isn't about possession. So somebody had to lose you, excuse me, right? Before, it's like saying, you don't miss the water till the well runs dry. I'm hearing for somebody, okay? We were supposed to be us, not just you and me, okay? But somebody's definitely going a separate way because there's no I in we. And somebody was just thinking about themselves. At the bottom, if fate brought us together, why won't it let us be? It's because somebody decided to step out, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be together, you're supposed to be together for life, you're supposed to be in a life partner, but somebody stepped out, okay, that caused this to come to end. Let's see what other message here for collective as an overview before I close this message. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let the truth set you free here, collective. Speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regrets. Freedom begins there, okay? If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. And at the bottom, you got healed parent-child karma. Healing their bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release old wounds and move forward here, because somebody here is still trying to build a new house with old bricks. They've actually had some childhood issues, and somebody here could have been, they say, what monkey see, monkey do. So it's like, say, because they've seen a parent in a family that was probably not hardly there, that was stepping out, the dad was coming in and out of the mum's life. Some people have learned that that's how the relationships are. But for some of you right now, though, you know that you were in a relationship that you both was on the same page, going in the same direction, and the person showed you who they really was. And some of you have decided to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Some of you, even if it comes down to ending a marriage for some of you, that's what some of you decided to do. Whoa. Yep, it definitely was a lesson learned. Tough times, growth, and leveling up some of you are doing now. And at the bottom, real love, real deal. Some of you are looking for a true bond, unshakable, and divine union, okay? Because this is what you thought you was in until somebody stepped out. But if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what time period this could be taking place for the collective. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What time schedule for the collective? Some of you, it's today. Wow. At the bottom, some of you, it could be May. Okay? But pre-warned is pre-armed. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.